What's up YouTube? Okay, I know a lot of you guys have been really interested in side hustles lately. I mean, obviously it's like the best way to make money right now, and I think people are realizing that like if you have multiple streams of income, you can pay for pretty much anything. Especially if you're a college student, like side hustles are 100% the way to go. In this video, I'm going to be explaining exactly how you guys can start your own side hustle, how to choose exactly what side hustle you're going to do, and I'm also going to be laying out for you guys the quickest and most effective way that you guys can actually scale up your side hustle and make thousands of dollars a month from it. So if you haven't already seen my video, I have a whole video on how I've made up to $5,000 in 1 month while I was in college just through side hustles. So I feel like I have a good amount of knowledge on this, so I'm gonna like lay out for you guys exactly how to start. So the first thing that you're gonna do in order to start a side hustle, you're gonna sit with yourself, you're gonna think, what skills do I have? What do people tell me that I'm good at? I want you guys to sit for a while and think about it, and even if you're not great at something, that's totally fine. If there's anything that you're even interested in learning more about, then start there. So let's say if you have a sewing machine, for example, but you're not the best at it, then start with that, take some classes on sewing. It's fine. If you're into beauty, so if you want to learn about like lashes or nails, if you're good at braiding hair, any of that, any beauty thing is a great way to make money. So other examples are things like photography. There's tons of freelance photographers, especially if you're in college. It's a great way to make money. Design, if you have any kind of design skill, that's a great way to make money. I've seen people make money just from doing social media marketing. Another really good way to make money is also through fitness. So if you have a lot of expertise and if you're really into fitness, then you can make money just through personal training. Just think about what you're good at and think about what people, there's things out there that people would pay for you to do because they don't want to do it themselves. Whatever that thing is, then you need to leverage that in order to make the most money, because that's going to be your that's going to be your thing, right? So if you're like me personally and you don't have any skills, it's okay, don't worry. I have actually a whole separate video on how to create a side hustle with 0 skills. So make sure to go check that one out if you guys haven't already. So if you are lucky enough to have a skill, then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your skill, do whatever you have to do to get better and to get good enough to where people can pay you for what you do. So once you do that, you can start getting clients, right? You're gonna advertise your service. If you're in college or if you have a good group of friends around you, then it's very easy to start finding clients just by posting on social media, posting on Facebook, whatever it is. So just make sure that you have some plan on how you're gonna start getting your initial clients. And once you start doing that, I promise you, as soon as you start getting your first 10 to 20 clients, the other clients are just gonna start rolling in through referrals. Okay, so once you've done that, you're gonna have quite a few clients and you're gonna be making hundreds of dollars a month from your skill. But do not stop there. Don't close the video out yet. That's not where you're gonna stop. You can get clients, you can get as many clients as you want, that's awesome, but you're not going to make thousands of dollars a month just by doing that, because there's a cap on how much you can make from it, because there's only so much time in the day that you have to perform your services, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn your skill into a personal brand. So the way you're gonna do this is you're gonna go and use YouTube, you can use a blog, you're gonna start making content about what you're doing. You wanna make educational content that you wish that you had when you had started out, right? So does that make sense? So like if you were learning how to be a lash tech and there was a lot of things that you had to learn the hard way, then make content about it. If there's things that you had to learn the hard way as a photographer because there was no content out there explaining it to you, then that's the kind of content that you're gonna make. There's tons of content that's already out there for photography, for basically any skill. I mean, that's probably how you learned your own skill, right? In every craft that you do, there's gonna be things that you had to learn the hard way. Those are the kinds of things that you wanna make content about, because that's where you're gonna capture an audience and that's where you're gonna position yourself as an expert in your field. The next thing that you're also gonna do is you're gonna talk about how you've gotten clients doing what you do. So there's tons of people, like I said, who wanna be a lash tech and they've learned all the skills, but now they don't know how to get clients. You're gonna talk about that. You've become a marketing expert because you've gotten clients yourself, because people need to learn that stuff, especially when it comes to specific fields. So now that you've built an audience, you now have leverage as a personal brand. You now have leverage, so now you can reach out to brands to start getting brand and product deals, and that's how you're gonna make your second stream of income, through product deals and through ads on your YouTube or your blog. So now you have 2 streams of income, and that's awesome. But now there's a way that you can also get a 3rd stream of income from this skill. So now what you're gonna do is, once you've gotten to a place where you have a big enough following, you're going to then offer classes for people to learn how to do your skill. This can be an online class, this can be a one-on-one class, this can even be an ebook that you you write and that you sell to your followers. Whatever that is, some kind of coaching. This is how people make tons of money from their personal brand online. I'm telling you guys, if you get to this point, you can be making more than most salaried people a year. So just realize that whatever skill it is that you guys have, and if you guys really hone in on that skill, you guys can make tons of money from it. So hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below what skill it is that you guys are interested in making money from. Maybe people can get more ideas just by looking in the comments. Make sure to subscribe, of course, if you guys haven't already subscribed. I have new videos coming out every Sunday this year, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to follow me on Instagram if you guys want to see more on my personal life and how I've made money from side hustles, because I feature a lot of stuff on my stories. And yeah, hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.